Hey guys, it's your girl Dishaa and I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be a chit chat video. I'm going to be talking to you guys about my MEPS experience. If you guys don't know what MEPS is, it's basically a military entrance processing station, and it's basically where you go to get your physical done before you get sent off to BMT. BMT stands for boot camp. So yeah. So starting off with Sunday, my MEPS was on Monday. Sunday I checked into the hotel around 8. We were gathered in a little room. We waited for everyone to check in. We got our room keys there, and the clerk told us about what we need to bring for MEPS and what we need to do, what times we have to be in bed, what can we do at the hotel, what we can't do at the hotel, and all that kind of stuff. So we went over that. I got there a little bit late, but so I was like the last. I wasn't like the last person to eat, but I had like everyone else ate, and me and a few other people were like the last to eat. So when I got there, the lady gave me my room key. She told me that I was gonna be staying in the room by myself, so I did not have a roommate for MEPS. I had the whole hotel room to myself, which I was so lucky. She went over the stuff that we weren't supposed to do. She made us watch this video with what we're supposed to bring at MEPS and what we can't bring at MEPS and what we're, all that stuff. After that, I went to go grab something to eat. Now I was kind of scared because I thought that we were going to be getting some like crappy, lunch. Some crappy dinner. We got like some really good food. I had baked fish, baked chicken. We had pasta. We had red beans and rice, and cookies, pink lemonade, water, fountain drinks. Like, it was really like bomb. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, like I did not know they were gonna feed us like that, but I was so happy. Like, I ate so good that night. So by everybody already eating and I'm already showing up late, I took a to-go plate and I ate it in my hotel room. So when I went and and they dismissed us and we went to our rooms, I went to my rooms to put my stuff down, and then I went to walk around, and like the hotel was super nice. I stayed at the Best Western Plus. It was super nice. Like, it had the pool in the middle. They had a jacuzzi, hot tub, and all of that. I don't know if any other people were using it. I know I didn't use it because they said not to use it, so I didn't use it. But I don't know if I seen some other people use it, but I think I did. But I didn't get to use it as much as I wanted to. But after that, I'm just reviewing. I went to my room, I ate, laid down, took a shower, watched some TV, and we were supposed to be in our rooms by 10 p.m. That was our curfew. So after 10, we weren't allowed to leave the room. 10 rolled around, and I was like all set. Like, I was ready to be in bed. Like, I was good. So I called a couple of my friends, talked to them for a little bit, and then after, I think I dozed off like around 11. We had to set our alarms for 4 p.m. because we were supposed to be down at the lobby for 4:30. So to eat breakfast. Woke up at 4. Did what I need to do. Double check my bag for MEPS, make sure that I wasn't taking anything I wasn't allowed to take. Making sure I had my extra change of clothes, make sure my piercings were out, all of that. So I did all that. Then I went down to breakfast. I ate, and everyone ate in silence. Like, no one said a word. Like, I felt like we were just like I felt like we were like in jail or something. Like, no one said a word. No one was speaking to anybody. Like, everybody ate their breakfast in silence. After that, the bus rolled around like 5:15. So we got on the bus and we sat in twos. I sat next to a guy who was doing the Navy, I believe. He was going into the Navy branch, and I'm going into the Air Force branch, by the way, if anyone wanted to know. So yeah, I sat by him. We talked a little bit on our way there. He was telling me his goals, aspirations. I was telling him my goals and stuff like that. We rode into MEPS, like the base, and when we got there, they had a fine ass, like, I don't even know what you call him, but like he came on the bus and he was checking our IDs. I don't know what you call him, but like he came in and he was so fine, like that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so he came, he checked our IDs, told everybody good morning, and after that the bus continued, and I got to see like how the base looked, and they had like apartments, then they had like houses, they had like a little shopping center. Like I seen it was kind of, it's kind of like a little village. I was just like, wow, I didn't know it was like this. I've heard about it, I just didn't even know it was like that. So after that, the bus stopped at the at where MEPS was at, and I seen it on the building, the military entrance processing station, and they had some other people already lined up outside. Now it's like 5:30, so it's still dark outside. So our bus driver was super nice, and he let us stay in the little bus until they were really ready for us to go inside. So we stayed there for a little bit, and then they told us it was time to get off the bus. So we got off the bus and we lined up, single file, people who'd never been to MEPS before and were taking a full physical, and then people who were getting shipped out that day. So I got in the full physical line, and they made, like, they were just checking and stuff like that, making sure that we didn't have like no knives, no weapons, no piercings, anything metal to go through the metal detectors, making sure we had extra change of clothes. They had a couple of people that did not pay attention and did not do what they were supposed to do. They had a girl who came with like a tank top, like a spaghetti strap. They had another girl who came in with like some short shorts, and it was just like, it was like, wow, like you guys didn't pay attention. But anyways, like I was straight. So I went through the metal detector, put my stuff in the scan thingy, went through the metal detectors, got my bag, and then we went into this room where there's like little cubes, and you put your belongings in there. So you put your belongings in there, you turn your cell phones off right then and then, and you put them in your belongings. Then after, you walk through another door, and that door leads into the actual building. So we were lined up in fours, and people who were getting shipped were over here, and then people who were getting for full physicals over here. And then after that, they divided us into branches. So Air Force, Navy, Marine, Coast Guard, and all that other stuff. After that, we were single filed line, and we were getting our name tag. So we waited we waited in a line to get to the front desk, where they had two ladies there, and they were doing our name tag. So we went, we gave them our ID, we gave them our paperwork that our recruiter gave us, and they made a name tag for us. Some people got chose that day to take like a personnel test. I didn't get chose to do that, thankfully, because that would have made my process longer. But so I didn't take that test. Some people went there having to take the ASVAB test as well. I took the ASVAB outside, so I was really only there for my physical. Other people were there for taking a test and taking a physical, so their process was like way longer, and that made them stay there till like 5 in the evening. So like a lot of people say you're there from like 5 to 5, and it's true, you are there till 5 to 5, but it's I got out there like at 1 o'clock because I didn't have to do all that other stuff.